Jeremiah Fears is one of my favorite point guards coming out of college right now, and he's definitely looking like a top 10 pick in this year's drafts, man. And there's so many things that he does well, but his biggest selling point is his dribble game and his paint penetration, man. A 6'3", 6'4" guard that can get to the paint at will anytime he wants. Either hand, he's so shifty, like you have to pay attention. You can't be caught flat-footed because he's going to get you. That quick first step is lethal. You cannot sleep on defense when you're guarding this dude. You can't even sleep on the strength either, because he will get to his spot and with the offhand can bump you real quick. And it's kind of surprising because he has a little bit of a smaller frame compared to other guards, but he's still not afraid to get physical, get some contact, and finish through that contact when it comes to other people defending him. And you can't lack. No matter if you're a big man, a wing, or a guard, you best believe play your best defense against him, because he's going to make you look silly. It was unfortunate that they bounced out in the NCAA March Madness tournament, man, because I wanted him to go all the way. He was the guy I was rooting for. But his team has been lackluster, and it's unfortunate that this is just how it's going to be, and we're just going to have to move on to the NBA. He's going to have to be killing them vets in the league, so I'm looking forward to that. As I said, he is great at getting to his spots. Like, at will, he will get to the paint no matter who's in front of him. Wish the rim percentage was a little bit better. He's shooting 53% on 183 attempts at the rim, with 23.7% being assisted. He was a big part of why their offense was so effective. You put the ball in his hands, he's just going to make plays happen in transition, in the half court. It doesn't matter which one. He was basically the entire team's offense. And the reason why they got so far, and you could see it in the UConn game, they really couldn't get anything clicking until he had the ball in his hands. He kind of just had to force stuff either at the rim, 3-point, mid-range, just any part of his game. And then it just came down to drawing fouls, because he does that at such great rate. And there's not really much you can do when you get in front of him and he has a full head of steam just running at you, bro. He's going to figure out a way to score over you. It doesn't matter what type of angle he's going to be at. And when he's not trying to get a full head of steam at the rim, he can use his strength, bump off the defender, and get him his easy mid-range baskets. He shot 45.9% from other 2-point shots. And his mid is just easy to get to, because people are so afraid of him coming downhill and just bodying them in the paint. He's still able to pump fake, relocate, and keep his body balanced while trying to get up a mid-range shot. And it's very reliable as well. Like, because his handle's so great, the defender is thrown off balance and cannot recover when he decides to pull up for that mid-range. With that blazing speed, he can stop on the dime and pull up easily, and it's hard for defenses to react to that, man. So it's either you get a full head of steam at the rim, or you get somebody running by you, stop on a dime, step back, mid-range in your mouth. And you got to pick and choose which one you're going to defend, because he's taking that all day. It's all easy buckets for him. Another part of his game where I think he should probably invest a little bit more stock into is his floater game. Because he's an undersized guard, we know he has blazing speed, he can stop on the dime, he has great change of direction. I think the floater would be really highly valued when he gets to the next level, even though the spacing will be better, so hopefully the rim percentages would look a little bit better as well. But he shot 50% on 28 attempts for his floaters, so if he gets that under wraps and starts taking a little bit more of those as an undersized guard, man, he can hit new strides on the next level of basketball. The biggest red flags we have for him right now is his 3-point percentages and how highly assisted it is for the little amount he's made. He's shooting 28.4% from the 3 on 134 attempts, and man, that is very, very bad. In addition to that, over 60% of those have been assisted, so he's not even creating his own shot. But I will say the amount of pressure he puts on the rim and how far he spaces out, even when he's relocating, when he does have the ball in his hand, is good enough that you know the shot will be there. He's able to take it a couple steps back because he's shooting it from deep. Like, he's not toeing the line like most of these college players do when they try to shoot their threes. He's pretty deep on some of these attempts. So if you lock him in a gym with a couple of strokers, lethal shooter, or I don't know any of these NBA professional shooting coaches, but if you lock him in a gym with them, best believe he's going to take some huge strides in that department, because he's pulling that joint from far. Like, those are not close threes. Those are pretty deep threes. He's so young too, so you see how much creation he brings on the offensive side of the ball with just his rim pressure, just his insane rim pressure. Yes, the percentages aren't where we like it to be, but he gets there at will. Like, the handle is functional and it's just easy for him to get to the rim. It falling down is going to come with time, but he gets to the rim so well. So at the next level, a team that gives him time to develop his shot will yield immense results from the patience they will have with him. If I were to think about teams that would pick him up at the next level, I'm thinking the Rockets, the Mavericks, or the Heat. Leaning more towards the Mavericks because Kyrie would be his mentor. And if Kyrie gets a hold of Jeremiah Fears, watch out. He's reigning terror for a long time. Now, I hope he takes more of the winning aspects part of him and his skill set. And yeah, but definitely those teams. But I feel like we would just have to learn behind them a little bit, and then when Kyrie eventually, passes the torch off, because he is leaving this season with an ACL injury. So I don't know how many more years Kyrie got left, but if Jeremiah comes in, takes the helm from him, learns a lot from him, the league better be on watch. It's gonna be over. He already gets to the rim at will. You adding Kyrie as a teacher, man, the league's in for a rude awakening.